I was all over
All
the
right,
place.
Black Box Radio.
What up?
We
What
are
up, Black Box
live.
Radio? You already know.
We are in the box. I got my counterparts. This is the bbR pop-up, y'all. We popping up today because we had to talk about this. This is going to be the event of the pre-winter season. I got my man Jay Juice. I got my sister, the Oracle, Tanisha Brown, and we about to go in. So I'm Queen from Black Box Radio. I'm a host here. We are a media platform for Black excellence, and we are the conduit to information for the Black community. But tonight, we're going to throw some information at you that y'all better get with it. Don't miss it. Be a part of it. Because on Sunday, 11/14/20, Be More is about to get something they might have never seen before. So I want to first introduce my co-hosts, and then I want them to introduce themselves, and then we're going to go in. All right, so Tanisha, talk to the people.
What's up, people? It is an honor to be here on Black Box Radio. What's up, Queen? What's up, Brother Juan? Thank you for allowing us to share your space and your platform. This is a very powerful moment for Oracle Oils and Baltimore. And it's not something that I can say that I brought to this table. I just show up and smell amazing, and the energy tends to do what it does in the space in the room that I'm in. And Brother Juan had a chance to experience that exchange, and he smelled a fragrance that I wear and asked some questions, and it led to
wait a minute, sis. Before we go in, tell us who you are, you know, where you live. Let's talk about you first, then we're going to go into the story. So
okay,
yeah, tell us who you are.
Tanisha Brown, CEO, owner, fragrance chemist of Oracle Oils. Excellent. Originally from Miami, Florida, got to the East Coast as I matriculated to Howard University, and I've been in Baltimore. I moved to Baltimore 10 and a half years ago now, and a very dedicated and invested citizen, neighbor, community activist, member of the community. I'm a Reservoir Hill resident, and just happy to be here.
Excellent. And so we're going to get Juan, then we're going to come back to you and talk about Oracle Oils. Juan, J Juice, tell the people who you are, what you do, bro.
I'm Brother Nance. I'm a community advocate. I'm a healthy living ambassador. I'm a co-owner of Legendary Lifestyle Cafe. I'm the life force behind the God fragrance, as far as the energy that sparked the thought. And I'm just excited to continue to add value and add assets to Baltimore, and not just for me. Anything I do is always centered around young people, growth, and development. So this is why this project is so special and so important, because it allows me to further my footprint in the youth workforce development.
Love it. Love it. Okay. So the company is Oracle Oils, and what we're doing. Tell me how this came together, Tanisha. How it come together? How'd y'all get together?
What? Actually, that's Brother Nance's story narrative right there. Go ahead, Brother Nance.
Well, I used to see my sister out. I used to see my sister out all the time, and just like how she's known for smelling well, I'm known for smelling well, and that's something I've always pride myself on, is smelling well and trying to look nice for myself, not really for others. And so one day we was down at the motor house, and we see each other a lot. In passing, is always what's up, always love, big love. But this particular day, I don't know if it was my birthday or something was going on. I was feeling really fly that day. I was feeling really good. I think I had on some River Honey and some couple other things. Shout out to Sankofa, from a River Honey. And I was like, what do you got on? And I said, you always stop my tracks. I hugged her like, I stopped in my tracks like, yo, what do you have on? And she was like, yo, she said, that's my oil. And I was like, yo, stop playing. She's like, yo, that's mine. I was like, yo, I want you to make me a fragrance. I'm like, it's what we call the God fragrance. Like, that's what we call the God fragrance. She looked at me, paused, leaned back. She was like, the God fragrance. She was like, the God fragrance. I like that. I like that. So then we got the building. I told her, I'm gonna make it a whole program. Like, it ain't gonna be just no fragrance. Like, we getting busy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going all the way in. So we just started building, and one thing that I really appreciate about my sister's story is, she's a giver. And a lot of times when we are givers, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't ever get a chance to put our full energy into our projects. So for me, I wanted to put some energy behind a sister that's just a good human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, I could have been a regular customer and bought the God fragrance and did my own thing, but it wasn't about that. For me, it was like, yo, how can I help expand this sister's brand? How can we make her the real live oracle of everything that's popping fragrance wise? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we establish that? So, it's just an honor for me to be able to, work with someone with such a mean pedigree. With her education and just her background with her mom and her grandmother and all that stuff. So, I'm humble, but that's how the story started. You know what I mean? Just smelling well, being good, loving Black people out in the world, and, and just understanding what our power supposed to be. We supposed to connect. We supposed to rock. We supposed to tribe up. You know what I mean? So that's how we linked up. You know what I mean?
I love it. Smelling Black. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's how the God fragrance. I love that. I love that. So then, how did it all come to this? We launching on Sunday. It's been like 2 years. It's been like 2 years in the making. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2 years of patience in the making. We've been had the fragrance solidified. Like, I've been did some test marketing. There's people still talking about the first batch. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, I want to do things right. Like, I don't want to, I didn't want to come out just a regular oil company. Like, anything I do, I want to do it with high quality. So it took us to this point, of going back and forth and figuring out packaging and we just getting started. That's the beauty of it. Like, we just getting started. Like, you know what I mean? Wow. Like, we ain't even scratched the surface yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to turn Oracle Oils into the Black. Well, we trying to turn Oracle Oils into the Avon in 2022 Avon. You feel me?
Yeah. What I told you, macro.
I love that. Listen,
macro.
If you don't aim high, you don't get much. I get it. Hey. I'm with that. So what's going on Sunday? What should we expect from? Just tell us about the fragrance, how you formulate them. Give us a little background on how this came together, just to the smell of it.
Well, this is a 20-year odyssey for me. So this is years of really understanding that there was something I could do, studying the chemistry of perfume making and fragrances, studying the industry. So it's just who I've become. And it's the only, I only wear my products. I don't wear or buy anybody else's fragrance. And so coming here into Baltimore, I just kept doing me and kept being me. And like Juan said, we're out engaging with other beautiful Black people. And then when he started asking the questions about my fragrance, I could give them the whole background on the business, my expertise, the history, the story. And it's not a well-known brand. I must take, full ownership of not really vending or have a website, because it's a very curated, laborious process. And what Brother Juan wanted to do was make a fragrance and then present his signature fragrance to the people together. So on Sunday, it is a joint introduction of Oracle Oils, the God fragrance, Brother Nance, and promoting and investing and engaging in a higher vibration of all energies. So this is just another level of that vibration when it comes to the aroma of just positive, affirming, healthy things for the Black mind, body, and spirit. So he's allowed me to really be introduced to Baltimore in a very holistic and affirming and positive way through the vehicle of fragrance and the God fragrance.
Love this. So what kind of fragrance is it? Is it made from alcohol? Is it made, what is it? What's that? Is it natural? Talk to me. What kind of fragrance the God? What the God got in it?
Hey, Oracle. Hey,
Yes.
hey. Only get them a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Give them a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
right.
know,
Give them a
right?
little.
Don't put it all out there, right? I know
Give them
that's
a little
right.
bit. Just
So,
know the oils
right.
are our fragrances are composed of high quality
High
organic
quality.
oils from
Yeah.
some very prestigious locations around the world. I'm gonna just say that.
I love that.
I
Ooh,
would say
look at that,
Madagascar.
y'all. I see that
I would say
weed.
Madagascar. Madagascar is one of the places. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow, look at that. Look at the bushes. You see the bushes? Oh,
That's some rosemary. That's not no
we
ain't no
talk
big
about
buds in that.
real
So
natural products out here. That's what I, now let me ask you a question. What is the texture? Is it an oil? Is it a spray? What particular kind of can you give us, like, how does it feel? Is it, what is it?
So, thank you for that question. One thing that all of us really understand about the toxic environments in which we live, what's in the foods, what's in our cosmetics, what's in our body products, they're all chemicals. They're all man-made chemicals. So what we've been able to do in our generation is really take heed and invest in all natural, organic, farmers market produce to understand that we don't need those pesticides are not healthy for us. Same thing with fragrance, right? So when when you have alcohol in it, alcohol is harsh, it's unhealthy. And if you look at all the ingredients, you see a lot of long chemical names, or if they have any information on the back of the bottle, especially the lesser brands. And they're not good for us. So all of my fragrances are made with literally plants, flowers, herbs, high grade carrier oils, foods, the lemon zest, bergamot, Buddha lemon, Palo Santo, lemongrass.
So you can eat it. Can you eat it?
Yeah.
Put it on some food. I love it.
It's gourmand. It's fragrance is actually a gourmand kind of experience, So what chefs do with food and flavor and aroma.
Yes.
Fragrance chemists and perfumers do the same thing with fragrance. They take the same thing and make it into a fragrance for your body, your topical and not internal. So it's really an artistic, endeavor, just different mediums.
I love it. So this some skin sauce, some natural skin sauce.
It's an oil. So the alcohol actually
oil.
makes it. Yeah, it's an oil.
Okay.
So when you have fragrances with alcohol, it is more of a eau de toilette, right? Remember the name eau de toilette? And then you have parfum. So the parfum is pure oil fragrance, no alcohol. And we know that the parfum sells for like 5 to 10 times more than the eau de toilette because it's a pure form.
Okay.
You have less fragrance, but it's less for less. So you're getting less fragrance and a less quality experience. A lot of folks have allergies. A lot of folks have other kind of issues. So if it's toxic and chemically based and things of that nature, it smells good, but is it good for you?
Exactly.
So this is a parfum. This is a parfum.
If I was traditional in the traditional cosmetic fragrance lane, yes, it would be a parfum.
Okay.
And normally they sell in like 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce sizes. And if it's Gucci, Prada, Jean Paul Gaultier, or any of the other high end, it's going to be $300+ dollars for that small bottle of their representation of fragrance. Now, those are the high end brands. This is an all natural brand, and you're getting the same grade quality fragrance, the aroma experience for a price that actually is accessible to all of us. It's not just for the ones who have money. It's for all of us that want to smell good and feel good with a very natural, all organic, all natural fragrance designed for healthy people and healthy Black skin.
All right, so you ain't got to put down 3 stacks, just 1 stack.
Just 1 stack.
That's what I'm talking about. We ain't hitting no racks. We just gonna put a stack down. That's what's up.
A little bit goes along.
What you say, Juan?
You were saying a little bit goes a long way because it's
I said a little bit goes a long way.
It's very concentrated.
It's very concentrated.
Yeah, concentrated, but also that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to work with my sister, because topical health, people don't realize that's our first layer. You know what I'm saying? We put more stuff on our skin. That's our biggest organ. So if we're not putting the right topical health in it, that stuff is embedded in our skin, our cells, our bloodstream. So then you wonder why you have all these weird things happening. And the one thing I like about oil, especially real organic essential oils, you know, it's based off your body composition. So nobody gonna smell the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us that put on, it's gonna bring out the inner God and the Seychelles inside of you, the inner beauty inside of you. Because Seychelles is the most beautiful island in the world. Yep. You know what I mean? So bring out the inner beauty and the inner God energy in you when you combine these 2 fragrances. So for me, it's more creating an experience. And this is like the launch of many things that's going to go along with the Brother Nance Inspires brand. So I'm just excited to have one of my second products for my Brother Nance Inspires 2022 launch. So I'm excited.
Brother Nance Inspires.
I love this. So the God. So these unisex. Is God for because we all got God in us. You know, God is in all of us. So now you're gonna put God on your skin. Listen. So is this for, can the girls rock this? Or is this something just for the kings? I mean, what kind of fragrance we dealing with out here?
Kings and queens, everybody that every human being can wear. Every single human being, unisex. Everything we do is unisex.
Love
it. We're not doing that specifically for this, specifically for that. We're doing all unisex fragrances. You know what I'm saying? You know, I may have some specific things I may do later on down the line. You know what I mean? As we building out this empire. You know what I mean? But you know, right now we're doing it like this for right now.
Listen, I'm rocking to that because that means you could buy a fragrance and put it on your man, put it on your woman, put it on your babies. Everybody's rocking and smelling good and natural. Love it. Yeah. Okay, so what's up with Seychelles? Seychelles. So that's another fragrance, right?
Yeah. So Seychelles is the Oracle Oils brand fragrance.
Got it.
It is the signature fragrance for Oracle Oils. It is a fragrance that Brother Nance actually just really felt great power and great energy from and wanted to present it under his platform. And it was something that I used to only wear for me. It's the fragrance of, its identity is, it's the aroma of falling in love.
Ooh.
So all of my fragrances have an energy. They have a personality.
Fall in love with your inner God.
So yeah, you put them together. Boom, magic.
Oh, I love that. Let me see that.
Magic.
Let's see. Oh my God. Oh, that's what's up.
Magic. So it is.
We're going to put it together. You're going to increase the population.
Yeah, so I have to kind of give people. I think one. I should have had a warning on here.
You got a disclaimer on that joint. You gonna get pregnant with this?
Huh?
You should have a disclaimer on there. Your body might grow if you put this on.
It might cause unexpected babies.
Yeah, this is fertilization right here. This is a fertilization moment.
So things will be attracted to you. Things will come to you. That's how Brother Nance and I, it's like Mac is magnetic.
Oh my goodness. Y'all better be ready.
You will attract good energy. You will attract questions. You will get a chance to present yourself in a way that will just be very beautiful and very, very powerful. And you're right.
It's very distinct. It's very distinct. It's a very distinct smell.
And everyone has their own presentation of it. Okay. I don't even smell it on me, but others do. And you're going to have your own experience and your own effervescence of it as well. And that's the beautiful part about it, because when you get a chance to have a positive experience with somebody or a stranger, and a fragrance actually introduced or made that possible, I've had those amazing exchanges with strangers for the last 20 years. It's like, who is that? Who's smelling so good? What are you wearing? And it's all light. You know, there's not a bad day, or it's raining, or I'm late for work. The aroma just takes your mind into something affirming and inspiring and hopeful.
Do that again, sis.
Yeah.
Let me get that again. Damn. It just takes your mind. Damn.
You know, and it's a spiritual thing for me, y'all. You know, it's all about spirit. You know, I just wanted to come to me, all the goodness to come to me. And that's what I do.
I'm gonna do that all night. You gonna get? I love it.
Stop it.
What's up? So this sounds. I mean, it sounds so. It sounds spiritual. It sounds very encompassing. It sounds like something that's going to grab you. I can't wait to just sniff it. And my problem is if I sniff one, it's going to hurt me from sniffing the other one. You know how you get all the stuff in your nose. And you got to smell some.
We'll have some coffee. We'll have some coffee to clear your nostril palate.
Got it.
But actually, they're very complementary.
Really?
Very much so.
Really?
Yeah, Brother Nance actually mixes both of them together, and it becomes a third fragrance. So if you bought both of them,
that becomes a black box moment. I love that.
You know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm jumping in there. I'm gonna jump up in there. I love it. So on Sunday, what should the people expect? What should we expect? What's going down? What you got?
You're gonna have a table full of fragrance, the God fragrance, Seychelles, Oracle Oils was going to present some more of her fragrances.
Okay.
We're gonna get the story of Oracle Oils. They're gonna hear about the Oracle herself. And this is a passion project for me.
Wow.
My mother is the Oracle. I'm just her daughter. And so I get to share that story and share the fragrances and share the process of the chemistry, talk about teaching. And Brother Nance and I are talking about actually, you know, training young people in terms of the chemistry or the sciences of fragrance and using that as a platform to get the science information and education in.
Yes.
We're talking about creating, as he calls it, a street team of individuals to go out and present Oracle Oil.
Don't give them too much, Oracle. Don't give them too much. Don't give them too much. It's a popular show.
He like slow down.
Don't tell them too much. Don't tell them too much. Tell them too much.
Right.
Jay Juice is like slow it down.
So the people will get a chance to talk with us, to experience Oracle Oils.
We about to unleash God's army onto the world of Baltimore. We about to unleash God's army. Just know that. We about to unleash God's army. The sent gods are going to be out here. Just know that.
Yeah.
Love that.
And they'll be.
Just know that, Baltimore. We coming, baby. We coming, Baltimore.
Yeah. So they're just going to get a chance to hang out with everybody who's smelling good and looking good and feeling good on Sunday, and hopefully purchase a whole bunch of fragrance and enjoy it with their friends and their families, their spouses, and all the beautiful things they come in contact with.
I love it. Listen, I'm going to be there, guys. We're going to blow this spot out. We're going to enjoy ourselves. Tell the people where it's going to be.
It's going to be at Legendary Lifestyle Cafe, which is 1301 North Broadway, the newest Black-owned, 100% plant-based cafe, whereas though we specialize in community culture and wellness. So this falls in line of all our categories, the community part, the wellness aspect, as well as culture, because everything that we do is centered around the African diaspora. So this fits right into what we stand for, Legendary Lifestyle Cafe. So come through 1301 North Broadway Street this Sunday. I'm excited and welcome you guys.
The time?
The time is 1 to 4. We're going to be having fresh sugar cane juice there for purchase, as well as other items. So I just got some fresh sugar cane yesterday. So we locked and loaded, ready for the people to embrace the people and welcome the people into our space, especially those that haven't been into our wonderful community space. So hopefully those that come, they will have an outstanding experience, not only with fragrances, but with your health and information as well.
Love that. I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. And so folks will be able to purchase both, right? Seychelles.
Yes, we'll have
Okay.
four fragrances represented.
Okay.
We'll have free gifts with purchase. We'll have some beautiful music playing.
Sure. Of course. You know that.
And we'll have three products. We'll have three, a 2 ounce, a 1 ounce, and an after shower, after bath moisturizing oil. And the Oracle has more of a product line, but on Sunday, we're going to present what we're going to present, and we get a chance just to keep building with Black Box, with Legendary, and with Oracle going forward.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful experience for the community, man. Like I said, I couldn't take the words from my sister mouth. Like, I mean, this is just a great. I feel like, it shows what collaboration looks like. I mean, one thing about me, we are brown and black people. Like, we come from great tribes and nations, so we cannot work in silos. We have to work in the tribalism approach. So this project, again, just like Legendary Lifestyle Cafe, was a way to show proof of concept that you can work with someone, you can build with someone without competing with someone that looks like you. So, I'm excited just to see, what we have added to each other's toolbox and what we're trying to present to the world. So I'm excited, man. A transcendent fragrance that's going to leave the world on fire. You know what I'm saying? So they better look out for Oracle Oils. They're going to be traveling all over the world with this. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Listen, we got to keep this Trinity going, because I'm gonna be right in the bus traveling, right? Right on the bus, right on the plane. I love it. That's amazing. That's amazing. What you say?
And I was just gonna say, again, working with a black chemist, like, our children and our youth need to see that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's deeper than the oil for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, our kids don't see enough people in front of them that show them possibility. You know what I'm saying? I showed them possibility. I didn't ask for permission. I said, I want to make an oil, and we called it God fragrance. I didn't call the rabbi, the priest, or nobody asked them, can I say it's a God fragrance? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? I'm showing them what possibility looks like. So for me, everything that we do moving forward is like excellence. We have to show our youth possibility, what it looks like. You know what I mean? By letting them be authors at young ages. Somebody else may want to come through and inspire and make a fragrance of their own. You know what I'm saying? Based off of seeing us, people that look like them, that people that they can touch, people that they can feel, people that they can smell. You know what I'm saying? And really, so for me, this is bigger than just a oil. For me, it's really, I'm really selling my lifestyle to the community. And so I'm honored to be able to. I wouldn't have been able to do this with nobody else but my sister. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to do this with no third party company that I don't know what they putting in my stuff. And the process was very, it feels good when you work with a professional. You know what I mean? A professional. A lot of times we expect a lot for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we have to do more. You know what I mean? Like I told her, what I paid for this project is a fraction of what this project is worth to me and to her time. You know, just want them to know, man, like, this wasn't no cheap process. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pay to play. You know what I'm saying? So there's not no $10 oil. You got to come to spend some money. You better bring your black cards, your Cash App cards, all that. $45 oil and up. Like, we don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? So if you can buy YSL, Gucci, Fendi, and all that, you can buy the God fragrance Seychelles. Not only are you going to get love, energy, but you're getting God energy. It's going to bring the inner God out in you. You know what I mean?
And
it's going to be your God energy for the world to smell.
I guarantee you, put it side by side with whatever you have in your dresser, your whatever, and do your own.
I just love the science behind our labeling. I love the science behind our labeling. Like, everything that we did is very scientific. You know what I'm saying? From the red, black, and green to everything we did was to spark thought. It's to spark culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's deeper than just a fragrance. It's a movement. It's a wave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want people to tap into the inner God in themselves. Like, I used to tell my students all the time when I was a teacher, I used to wear frankincense and myrrh all the time. So I used to tell my kids, like, yo, listen, if you want to be calm, put a little oil on, smell it when you're getting a little crazy. Mind you, it wasn't really it was the mindset that I told him. I said, yo, you smelling good, yo, you can't be acting crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be, take your time when you're getting in that mode, smell yourself, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many ways that we can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's one thing God blessed me with his vision. You know what I mean? So I thank God for vision. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for vision. I thank God for alignment. I thank God for aligning me and me paying attention with who you're supposed to be aligned with. Because a lot of times we align ourselves with people that don't have the same spirit energy. They have the same money energy, and money ain't everything.
That's the nugget.
Money ain't
right
everything.
there.
I don't need money. I don't need money. I need clean energy. You know what I'm saying? Clean energy. I don't need no money. I need clean energy, positive people, and the rest will take care of itself. So again, Sunday you got guys in for something special. After the God Fragrance and Seychelles release, you know what I'm saying? It's a event going on that you guys are having that I want to speak about. You know what I mean? For people that don't know. So please, if you come in for both events, I would ask you come at 1 o'clock to get that Seychelles and that God Fragrance. Once we switch to that next event, we going into a whole nother wave. You know what I mean? So again, it's gonna be a very culturally filled day, full of love, good energy, and positive people. So if you're looking for a great experience on a Sunday outside of church, come to the Legendary Lifestyle Cafe and get some of this good Black people energy.
Well, you know what? I think you need a show, bro. I'm just here let you do, bro. Let me clap you.
I mean, if you want, I mean, listen. If you want to, listen, I done had two.
Go ahead, Juan.
Hey, Queen, I done had two people that said they want to produce a show for me. I done had two ideas. My show called the Peace and Power Hour. So if you want to produce it on Black Box Radio, we can talk about it.
You have to talk about that because listen, I'm like a bystander right here. Listen to this brother.
It's called the Peace and Power Hour. The Peace and Power Hour.
I love that. You are a show. I'm like, my goodness. I love that. You know, we had some problems before getting to the interview, but I got you in the house now and you doing it. I'm telling you.
Whenever you're ready, because you know your platform is important. You know what I'm saying? And
it really
as black people, we can't waste our words. We got to speak with purpose, power, and passion. You know what I'm saying? And we are entertained enough. It's time to educate our people through technology. You know what I mean? So that's why anytime you call me, I'm gonna show up for you because you do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying we can't talk about sensationalized things at times. But I think we should spend 90% of our time focusing on power. You know what I mean? And the other 10%, the other 10% is just for decompression. You know what I mean? People be surprised. My decompression is I play the video game with my son. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a gamer, but like I got plenty of things. I can read books and all that. But when I want to decompress from everything, I play the video game. That's my 10%. You know what I mean? So you know, I'm honored that, you know, if I get an opportunity to be on part of Black Box Radio, bring the Peace and Power Hour here, because again, you know, next year is a very important year for all of us. You know what I'm saying? As Baltimoreans, as Black people, it's 2022. I don't want to keep hearing about no resolutions and all that. We need to adopt lifestyle. You know what I mean? We need new lifestyle habits. You know what I'm saying? We need to level up our household, level up our finances, level up our household, level up our finances. You know what I mean? Just continue to grow. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the same man I was 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the same human being at this conversation. So I'm involved to a whole nother level after this conversation, just because we was able to exchange. You know what I mean? So, you know, I hope the listeners are getting some of this juju that we giving, because everybody has this in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to tap into it. You know what I mean? Like, we got to tap into it. So the God Fragrance Seychelles, we're going to bring it out to you. You don't have no choice. Once you put that on, you ain't going to have no more bad days. I can promise you that.
Y'all don't need no marketing. You don't need no marketing. Just give Juan the mic. I'm like, my goodness.
Incoming call. Press Uconnect phone button to answer.
Yeah, it's transformative.
You a bad man.
You talk about it's a G thing.
Yeah. So you know, I just wanted to get totally what you guys were going to do. And then we're going to roll into after party. We're going to get that G thing, that great, it's called that great party, the great thing.
Okay.
So we're going to celebrate. We're going to smell good. We're going to formulate relationships. You said something to me, T. You said that we're going to change the essence of how Black people come together.
Ashe.
And that's what's important is, you know, a lot. And like Juan said, we are decompressing a little too much. And entertainment is good, but we need to build on different levels. We can come out, we can have a good time, we can listen to some music, but the connection is where we should be. We got to connect. We got to find out what each other's doing, and unite in that, and help each other to build up. Because Baltimore won't change unless we change. You know, we're looking for the mayor, and they're not doing nothing for us. It's on us. We are the change that we need. And so if we don't do it, it's not going to change. So when you come to that great thing party, yeah, we got some music on. Yeah, we're going to be drinking some sugarcane sweet. Yeah, we're going to smell good, but we're going to connect. We're going to talk to each other. We're going to vibe. We're going to formulate. Because if we don't come together and be different in 2022, so they're going to burn this shit up. Baltimore is in a chaotic state, and Black folks got to step up. And it's the community. It's not coming from downtown. It's coming from us. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to come together, enjoy ourselves, celebrate 2 Black people making fragrance out here, a Black chemist. You know, my mind is chemistry. So, you know, that's my thing.
You know,
I'm even chemist.
We all chemists. We all chemists. We all DNA.
And
biology, chemistry,
and Black people are math.
Yeah.
And so this is all expression. And so for you guys to come together and bring this out of Baltimore, a beautiful Black city, and put out a God fragrance, and we're gonna let that thing inject inside the skin and touch that God in you. It's about to be power out here.
I mean, listen. When I saw my sister's beautiful dark skin, I said, "Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah! I done tapped into the source, baby! I done tapped into the source, baby!"
Yeah, let me get that thing going. You better.
No disrespect to my light skinned people, but it wasn't no light skin juju. I'm sorry, no disrespect.
Ain't no light skin out here.
No colorism. I'm sorry, y'all. No colorism, you know what I mean? I don't want to be. I don't want to play around because I love all my people. I'm just saying that was one of the things that drew me to the Oracle as a third situation. I say, whoa, look at that Black beautiful skin.
One is that you said, whoa.
I just want to shout out my mama real quick. I just want to shout out my mama.
Go ahead.
She did it all.
It's all in the genes.
Y'all saw those pictures.
Y'all look just alike, for sure.
But these are the things we need to do more. Shared laughter. You know what I mean? Shared laughter. You know what I mean? Life is already hard independent. We don't have enough shared laughter. You know what I mean? And only thing we do is laugh at the chaotic things that happen, but we don't laugh about the things that are positive. You know what I mean? Like, you know, everything ain't got to be heavy. You know what I mean? We need light moments in order to move.
Joy. Yeah, you need that joy.
Yeah, and that's
power.
That's what the G thing is going to be. It's just going to be us a space. We're going to extend from the launch into connection, love, and just enjoy each other. So y'all got to come out. I'm telling you, it's the pre-winter event. And we're going to do some other stuff. We about to blow Baltimore up. Let's be clear. This is the Trinity. Like you said, T. Brown, this is the Trinity.
Yeah.
Let me get it. Let me get this is the Trinity right here. We're going to blow Baltimore up, but this is the first leg of the series. We got to bring that smell on and put that natural stuff on your skin, make your mind move. And we're just going to motivate. So while you have some food, we're gonna have some food there. What's up? Are we having?
Yeah, so we'll have some food there.
Okay.
For people, we'll have some food there for people to purchase.
Okay.
We'll also have like I said, beverages there for people to purchase. I don't know if I'm gonna do smoothies or whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna open up my whole menu. I may just open up a few items on the menu.
Just a few items.
You know, I mean, but honestly, it's really, you know, we're a cafe for the people. So if somebody want me to make something, and you know what I mean, my spirit moves me, it's gonna get made. So I mean, I don't want to say what we're gonna have, what we're not gonna have. I'm gonna just say you're gonna have health options, where though you will be satisfied when you leave the cafe. You know what I mean?
That's love it.
Well, we thank you, because just to have access to your beautiful business, your community space, to have that amazing, healthy, plant-based, very vibrant food. You know, I'm a foodie too. I'm a foodie literally in cooking and healthy eating, and fragrance is just an extension of that culinary artistic expression. So thank you for giving us access to your space and able to host our second It's a G Thing event with Black Box Radio, and bring all three of our very powerful and affirming and very positive energies and enterprises together, because it's a win-win for everybody. It's a grand slam. It's literally a grand slam.
Yeah, you're right, because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of folks moving in Baltimore is really popping. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give a shout out to a lot of my business owners out here. I'm saying sisters getting liquor license. I'm saying people opening up sports bars out Towson. I'm saying black people thriving, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I just hope that we can continue to connect the dots, because really it's all about organizing people and money. We organize people and money. This is our city. We really the real chocolate city for
Absolutely.
real. You know what I mean? So if we, you know, like I tell people, either you living in Baltimore or you living with Baltimore. I'm living with the movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just living in the town. You know what I mean? When you're living in the town, then all the drama and all the chaos affects you. But if you're living with the city, you know how to move within the midst of the chaos and the drama, because you're not just sitting in it. You know what I mean? You're living with it. You know, you're living through it. You know what I mean?
love that.
Hey, Queen, can you also mention the Squeegee Project and a portion of our proceeds?
Yeah, so a portion of the proceeds is going to, we're introducing a social entrepreneurial endeavor that is a piece of Black Box. It's called the Squeegee Project. And it is a it is a workforce development program for 18 to 25-year-olds. And we're going to teach technology with the emphasis on new media. So it is very important that we teach our young people technology. They need scalable skill, and technology is boundless. It's everywhere. So in this project, we're going to teach filmmaking, and because filmmaking is the basis of everything that we do, from video, from TikTok to streaming, gaming, they're editing, they're using filmmaking skills. So we're going to teach these type of skills, drone piloting, coding, to young people in Baltimore City from 18 to 25. And we will provide a stipend to teach you this technology. So this is a program that I'm introducing to Baltimore. We're at the Infantile State. We just had a focus group on last Saturday with 15 young people. So next year we have another focus group, and then we're going to move into actually launching the program. And so, teaching technology takes a lot of money, because you have to digitize everything and you have to have components to make it work. So everything that I do, a portion of those proceeds will go to that project, and it's called the Squeegee Project. As you can see, it's in my background now. The Squeegee Project.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna do you one better. So next year we're launching our legendary series where we're honoring organizations and where we're honoring individuals. So for a whole month, we'll be selling a beverage under your name. So it'll be like the Black Box Radio beverage or whatever, right? So you'll get $2 off each beverage that's sold in there. You pick your money up at the end of the month. So the goal of that is, one, is to add to your organization. Two, is also to bring traffic to our location, and also just to, you know, honor people while they're here, give them flowers while they're here. Most of the people that's on my beverages are named after they passed away. So why not give people their flowers and see themselves on the beverage now? Why not use health to raise money? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, you got 200 people come through, $2, that's $400 for your organization. You ain't do nothing.
That is exciting. I appreciate that. And definitely we're going to be selling some merch too. So I will have some merch at the launch. You know, you can see I got some on, but definitely we'll have some merch out there, and we're just going to really have a good time. And we're going to sell things. We're going to have a great time. If you want just a great time, but listen, bring that black card. We need some of that bag for sure. You know, if you want to support Black people, we got to start sharing our resources with each other. Because you walk into Nordstrom's and you don't ask them how much it is. Bring that back.
Oh my God. Please don't start me on that. Please don't take me down that rabbit hole. I've never had to explain so much food to people in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
really?
Oh, you are super. When you come in my space, do you go in next to Chinese people? Is it gluten free? Is it this and that? Did you make it? Or did you make it with gloves on, or you didn't? I can't believe people still calling me, asking me, do my cafe have Wi-Fi? Like, I run a whole business. You know what I mean? People calling me, asking me, are you open? What do you mean, am I open? I'm running a business. You know what I mean? Of course I'm open. And that's the thing. We're not a small business. We are good business. Yeah. We're not a black business. We're a great business. I don't want to be classified as no black business. We're a great business. You know what I mean? We're a good business. We're not a small business. We're a big business. You know what I mean? And so think that way. You know, that's the energy we want in our space, man. So like, I appreciate the questions. I appreciate the customer's always right. You know what I mean? I'm never going to take it personal, but I'm just saying I agree with you. We got to stop being so hard on each other. You know what I mean? Like, give me that same grace you get an Asian lady or the Latino that you find a hair in your food, and you come back the next day and say, "Ma, let me get another one." But you'll go tell the whole world, brother Nance has his beard head and they don't support this nigga. You know what I mean? This brother. You know what I mean? Like, that boy got beard hair and all his beverages, and then the whole world is telling there to be a bonfire on brother Nance. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, "Hey, you know, brother, let me pull you up real quick, bro. Yo, was a little hair in my joint, man. Like, all right, you know what? Let me replace that and give you your money back." Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if we can't have hard conversations with each other, what are we doing this for? Me and the Oracle can only work together because he can have hard conversations with me. I can have hard, respectful conversations with her, because we moving forward and it's all about perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never an argument. It's always about perspective. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what y'all gonna get on the Peace and Power Hour, perspective. You know what I mean? Like, straight up.
Now you're in the Peace and Power Hour. I love it. One just keep moving.
I love it.
He just keep moving. I just love it. This brother here.
Yeah, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate prosperity. You know, peace and power. That's the ultimate. That's the third P.
Peace and power. You can't have one without the other. You can't have one without the other. Peace and power is balance and understanding. Balance and understanding. That's peace and power. Balance and understanding. You can't have one without the other. You got to balance. You got to have understanding to have peace. I
got a question, Brother Nance. I got a question. What's the mathematics?
What's for today?
Yeah.
What's today? What's today's date?
This is Veterans Day.
11/11, Brother Nance. What's the mathematics, God? What's the mathematics, God?
111. That's 111. I mean, if you add it up, that's 4.
That's the highest vibration. Those angel numbers.
They are angel numbers.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the day that we're doing the release is 7. So that's the God number, and I ain't even planned it that way. You know what I mean?
That's my number. That is my number.
That's crazy though. Like, when we did the math,
that's
I was
the
like,
number of completion.
I was like, yo, that's the God number. Yeah. That's a good number, like, to have on the day. Yeah. That's why I said,
I was just throwing some 5%, some 5% knowledge into the, you know, God. You know, what's up, God?
You already know. I mean, I hope that, you know what I hope though? I hope that this does spark people to start studying more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
no,
in general,
that's the intention.
Yeah, because I was telling one of my bros, you know, back in the day, I was tapped into all this stuff years ago. But, you know, when you start living and you just, you know, it's just part of your life, you know what I mean? Like, you got to revisit the dotting the I's and the T's of it. So I'm actually revisiting my knowledge of self and my God energy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm a universal thinker, so I'm a life scholar. So I'm always learning. So I just started tapping back into my studies on the mathematics, actually, probably 2 weeks ago. With one of my good God-body brothers. So, you know, I'm actually glad you asked that question, because I'm actually studying as we speak, and also pushing that energy over to my son, you know what I mean, so he can study, you know what I mean, because one thing that can change our direction as young people and as Black people is just that full knowledge, understanding, and transparency of self. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what got me through. That's what got me through Baltimore in the 80s and the 90s, being raised by a single mother. Knowledge of self. My mother told me knowledge of self off the rip. You know what I mean? Like, she told me, don't compromise my Black skin for nothing. It ain't about just no going to school. Don't compromise who you are for nothing. And that stuck with me forever. You know what I mean? Forever. Like, I've never compromised. You know how people say code switch? No, I don't do no code switching. You got to adjust to who I am. I don't do no code switching.
I love it. Straight. Same way all the time. That's how it should be.
I'm the same way. Corporate America, a bum on the street, a hustler on the corner, I'm the same way. Period.
Yeah. I love this, man. This has been we vibrating right here. So I know when we get in that space on Sunday and we get some other Africans in the building, and get that fragrance on people's skin and get the God on them and get that Seychelles on them, it's gonna be on and popping.
Yeah, I'm taking that to God with me.
That's that Trinity right there. I can't.
Hey, mama, we're gonna have some good pictures when I'm taking the fragrances over to Ghana when I go.
That's beautiful. Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. Bless the people.
That is what's up. When you going to Ghana? When you going to Ghana, bro?
I leave next Friday.
Oh wow.
crazy.
I'll be leaving Friday. I'll be gone for 15 days.
That's a hell of a trip right there.
We don't miss you. Come on back.
Don't
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If I got stuck anywhere, that would be the greatest place for me. I wouldn't care if I ain't come back. I ain't even gonna lie.
Wow.
Because my end goal is to move over to overseas. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where part, but over these next 4 years, I'll be making a pillage to Africa at least twice a year. I want to visit Egypt. I want to visit Morocco, Kenya. I want to, I want to see, what's out there. I want to visit South Africa. I want to visit Thailand. I want to visit different places so I can figure out where I want to, start my other half of my empire. You know what I mean? I want to see all God's green earth, man. Like, we're not limited. We're only limited by our thoughts. We're only limited by our perception of reality and the reality that we want to create for ourselves. You know what I mean? No one has limitations but the limitations we set upon ourselves. So I just tell everybody to get a limitless and fearless mindset, but make sure you stay humble and put God first. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about no spooky person in the sky. I'm talking about tapping into the inner God inside of you, because you are a piece of God. You know what I mean? You are a piece of the energy. You know what I mean? We are part of the divine. That's why I say divine rising. That means God rising. I don't say good morning. I don't want to say, don't tell me that. Tell me divine rising. I'm going to tell you divine rising, because God gave you another opportunity to wake up and do your thing. The rest is on you. You know what I mean? So peace and power to the people, man. I hope to see y'all this weekend. I love each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate the opportunity. Queen, you know you're one of my favorite people, Queen. Since I first met you, you don't play no games when it comes to your radio. You very you're very proactive. You know what I mean? You're not aggressive, but you're very proactive, and I like.
Well, thank you for not calling me aggressive. Some people call me aggressive.
Hey, guess what? Hey, that was my nice way of saying you're a little.
I know.
You know
that was a nice way.
That's why I led with a little progressive. You know what I mean? And they might mistake it for aggression. You know what I mean? But I understand what it is. You know what I mean?
That's that New York. That's that New York energy.
You gotta be. You gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. Yeah.
I love y'all, black women, man. Black women, y'all strong. Black men, we strong, man. We got to tap into our strength, man. So it's like I said again, man, it's an honor. You know what I mean, to work with sisters. It's an honor to work with solid brothers. I mean, it's just an honor with good people, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard to find good people these days that are not so damaged that you can't even help them with your energy. You know what I mean? Because we're not here to heal nobody. The healing starts with yourself. You got to tap and look in the mirror at your own self. You know what I mean? The healing ain't nobody, no other person is gonna heal you or complete you. You gotta do that mirror work. You gotta do that shadow work. You gotta do that work that keep you up at night. You go to sleep. Even if you got a significant other, you still sleep with your own thoughts every day. You know what I mean? So let's not get it confused, people. Let's not get it confused out here.
Absolutely.
Not get it confused.
I want to tell the people this has been the Peace and Power Show. T, we on the Peace and Power Show tonight. For sure.
Thank you. I love it. I told you. Yo, Brother Nance, I just want to personally thank you again for seeing what's always been there and saying yes to, growing and expanding for the people, for ourselves in a very healthy and holistic way, an exciting and dope way. Because Black folks are fly. Black folks set the standard. Our culture is so vibrant and so electric. And I'm just grateful to build with some really fly people and add value to the culture. So thank you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Brother Nance.
And I thank you, too, because I saw you just like you saw me. You dig what I'm saying? So being that I saw you, and you saw me, we was able to build. So, again, like I said, it's an honor, it's a privilege. It was already pre-planned in my steps. And again, like I said, it's just a lifestyle thing for me. I'm just selling my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not selling nothing else. I'm just selling how I live. You know what I mean? And I try to live in a godly, clean, powerful way and represent my ancestors well. So, peace and power again. Thank you, Queen. I love you, Queen. I appreciate you, Queen. You're one of the most positive vibrations here on the airways. So I appreciate you. Keep the Black Box Radio going. You know what I mean? Black Box is out the box thinking for the people. You already know what it is.
Listen,
Sunday, November 14th.
That's what you
Legendary Lifestyle Cafe. Black owned, 100% plant-based, dope community, wellness, high energy spot in East Baltimore. BLaKGenius Radio and Oracle Oils will be there hosting the after party. It's a great thing. The kickback, 1 to 4, 4 to 8. Come hang out with us for a couple of hours. Go to church, go to brunch, come to the Legendary Lifestyle Cafe on Sunday.
That's right.
You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Become legendary with your health, man. Again, thank you for having us, Queen. Thank you, Oracle. I appreciate you. You already know. You know, I call you Oracle. I only call you by your first name. You know what I mean? I got you saved in my phone as the Oracle. You know what I mean? So when my phone rings, look, you would think of my phone ringing to make like a Tibetan singing bowl sound like bang.
I need some track music, yo. Put some track music behind that.
The phone ring be like, boom. Oracle is calling you.
No, I'm gonna send a Megan Thee Stallion cut for y'all. I love it. The 2 sides to everything. Stop playing. Only 2.
So this is what we're gonna do, because we had such a good time. We already been here an hour. We 55 minutes. So listen, I want you both to leave a jewel for the people. You know, we know what's about to happen. We about to blow Baltimore up and bring all this positivity out. We starting on 11/14/21 at the Legendary Lifestyle Cafe. 1 to 4 is the absolute launch of Oracle Oils, and then we having that after party jump. That it's a great thing, joint. Come out. That's what we doing this weekend. Don't miss it. But I want my peoples here, the Trinity, to leave an inspirational jewel for the people. Leave something good, something meaty, so they come out on Sunday. Go ahead, J. Juice.
You can go first, Mama. You can go first.
All right, go first, T. Brown.
I just went to the Tobe and Nigwe show on Sunday, and what that spirit displayed was radical authenticity.
Nice.
And that means to embrace and your flaws just as well as you embrace the applause. So I just want to thank God for the opportunity
like that
to be a student and of my purpose, of his purpose for my life. And I just would encourage everyone to learn to hear the voice of spirit so you can go and do what you were divinely purposed to do.
And how can I follow that up? I would just say that
I was trying to tell you to go first.
I second that motion. I think that, I'm just going to give the people what my mantra is. Like, when we get opportunity to wake up in the morning, that's the blessing. You know what I'm saying? The rest is on you. How you engage with yourself, how you engage with the community, how you engage with others. So, like I always say, man, we don't have good days. We create them. You know what I mean? So we can spread our love, light, peace, and power to the world. But we also have to remember to live with a purpose and live on purpose. Make sure you're living on purpose. That's the main thing. You living on purpose, not just living with the purpose, because you can be living with the purpose to nowhere, but live on purpose. I mean, so your purpose can live beyond you. So peace and power to the people.
Love that. Listen, I just want to tell you both that it is just a blessing to be in Baltimore. That's number one. Number two, it's a blessing to find your tribe in Baltimore. Find folks who think like you, who walk like you, and you can build with. So just to include Black Box Radio and this greatness that I'm feeling right now, I just feel so honored, so humbled. I can't wait for what's to come. You guys are brilliant. You're great. You're Black. You're bad. You're everything. And I cannot wait for us to do this thing together. So I appreciate you both. Thanks for coming on the platform. And on Sunday, 11/14/21, we're going to blow that spot up. Legendary Lifestyle Cafe, 1 to 4, 4 to 8. Come see us.
1301 North Broadway.
1301 North Broadway. Peace. We boxed up and out.
Peace.
Peace. Don't go nowhere, guys. Hold on a minute. Juan's gone. Don't go nowhere.